Oh man, I am nervous because if this works, dude, this will be going in my car. Yeah, baby! Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest SpongeBob and the world's biggest Nickelodeon collection. But not just that, the creator slash CEO of this channel was actually an unlockable character on the Nicktoons Unite video game. Let's just be real, nobody was as overpowered as Danny and Timmy in that game, but Daisy tried her best. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. SpongeBob spring cleaning camera flip. It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here.
You know, it's like it's summer now. Spring's over.
How long? How long has it been summer? Jimmy, pop up the information. Okay, you're talking about literally a level of days. It is barely summer. Okay, well if it's summer, we're springing damn into it. I ended up picking up this collection from somebody who was actually selling it off after doing some spring cleaning in their house. And of course, whenever a sponge is in need and is being cleared out, I will be there, along with Clef, the boy Chin Wonder, to save a sponge. His spring cleaning became our spring hoarding. And you know what they say, one man's trash becomes another man's addictive compulsion.
Yeah.
So we are going to be adding this stuff to the collection today. And not just that, I paid $85 for everything we have in the box here, which most of that was paying for the shipping. So if you guys don't know how this series goes, whenever I buy one of these SpongeBob collections, we're going to be taking that $85 value and trying to see if we can absolutely sponge back that out of the park and see if we get way more value than what I paid for it. So we're going to be taking every item out and pricing it based off what we typically would spend at a store to pick them up, whether it be Hot Topic, Box Lunch, Target, Walmart, you name it. But if it's something vintage, I'm going to be going off my prior knowledge of what I usually would see those things going for. So that way we can get a total value and see how much further we actually get from that $85 to count as a win. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop on into the box. All right, so first up here we have these SpongeBob playing cards, and these are the green and white label era, so it would be kind of the stuff that you see over here in this section. And the cards actually have a very spongy shape, which is super cool in addition. And it says 5 playing card games. Not all playing cards have whatever games are available.
Whatever you can think of, yeah.
Whatever games you can think of. You can build a card house, you can play War, you can play Goldfish.
Solitaire. Pre-sale.
I just named the games that I know how to play. It's Goldfish, Card House, and War. Nobody can not know how to play War. One of the easiest games ever. You just flip the card and you know. How do you play War again? But let's check out the back here. I'm gonna keep this guy sealed though, dude. I think it's just smart to keep it sealed. And it's also got some cards here. You can look at that mafioso John Gotti Plankton right there. You got Patrick, man, who just doesn't even fit the same vibe as this man right here. Look at how bulky he is. He looks like the green kingpin.
Yeah.
And then we have a bunch of the jellyfish there. Oh, and there's a Nick Knowledge question. A lot of these green and white label products, they always came with these questions, which I love so much. Let's see if you can get this one, Mitchell. What does the mat outside of SpongeBob's door say?
Does it say home?
Nope. One more try.
Is it Aloha?
Aloha is a good one. One final chance or no?
Is it not just welcome then?
It starts with an A.
It is an A?
Yeah, it starts with an A, but it's not Aloha.
Oh, okay.
What would a pirate say coming to shore?
Ahoy!
Ahoy! There you go. So it is ahoy. But an awesome piece right there. What are we pricing this guy at though? 2006. It's freaking almost 20 years old at this point. Let's go with $7.50.
$7.50.
$7.50. $7.50 on screen for the SpongeBob playing cards from 2006. Okay, next up, these are super cool, and these are green label, baby. Green label is everything consisting of the green label products you guys see over here. Some of the first SpongeBob products to ever come out, and it looks like there are these hologram stickers. I'm perplexed on what this is. It says, can be trimmed to fit any cell phone.
Is it like a cell phone screen?
There ain't no way it's fitting my cell phone.
Not anymore.
This is from 2003. I just think it maybe was to protect that little front screen. That's the only thing I could think, but my only problem with that is if that's true, how would you be able to see your screen?
You don't. You just have SpongeBob.
Who cares what time it is when you're in Jellyfish Fields, baby? I think since we have 2 of this one, just to document it, I am gonna be willing to open up one of these, add one to the collection, one we're gonna open up, so we can see if we put a like on my phone and we turn it on, do you see the image through it? And that'll answer this question. question. Oh, dude, as soon as you get it out, you can see through it. So there you go. Dude, that is, okay, I'm honestly kind of glad we opened it because that's so cool. You can actually see the SpongeBob flowers in the background. It's so detailed. If I turn my screen on, it actually becomes kind of transparent. For example, if you had it over the clock, like right now you can't see it, but if you had it over your clock back in the day on an older phone, you would still be able to see the time very clearly. So that was awesome. So we have one is still packaged here. We're gonna add into the collection where you can see that really well. I wonder if there was more of these. I'd love to pick up another one in addition, but right here, $5, $5, $10 now. We're at $17.50, and we only got 2 items out. And I don't think $5 for a green label product is too low for sure. All right, next up here, oh my goodness, this is adorable. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. We have the angel SpongeBob. His wings are a little obscure, but this looks like a little angel SpongeBob. That is so freaking cute. And he is not that old, I don't think. I've never seen this plushie, to be honest, but the Nickelodeon logo on here tells me it's not that old. What does that say?
2010.
2010, so I mean, 13 years old. It's kind of old, but not super old. So the value on this one can't be like crazy vintage old. And it also doesn't have the tag on it. And if you look here, we have a little bot or little boo-boo browns on his cheek. But I do have handy, as always, our Tide to Go. So here we are gonna show the power of Tide to Go. Literally, that just vanished right before your eyes or camera. Look at that. Gone in moments again. Lesser moments. And boom, now dude, look at that.
He's like brand new.
He's like brand new. But what do we give him for value? He is from 2010. I'm saying like $5.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I was thinking like 6, 7, yeah.
If he has a tag on it, we give it a 10, maybe 15 even. But since it has no tag on it, I'm gonna go ahead and say $5. So keep things low here. All right, so next up here, it looks like it's an inflatable balloon of some kind. Oh, it's like aluminum balloons.
Foil.
All right, Mitchell, you're getting pretty good here at the branding. What era do you think this is?
It's before pineapple.
Yes, that would make it.
Like the yellow?
Yes, that is yellow era. I mean, let me just make sure I'm right too. Oh yes, so up here we have it 2008. So yes, 2008 would be right after our green and white label, which would make it the yellow era, which we have some products on screen for you guys. This is in that yellow label era, so it's not super old again. It doesn't have the wrapping paper for it or anything like that. You want to go like $2?
Yeah, I was gonna say like $1, yeah.
Yeah, let's go $1 on screen, because you probably could get like another balloon at the Dollar Tree. It's probably pretty old too, because a lot of these party supplies, they stay on shelves for decades. All right, so $1 was added to our board. Didn't make a lot of movement there, but $1. Ooh, this is a big one, dude. We have the SpongeBob green label mini wobbler. So it says, push my head and watch me wobble. But you guys can see, we can't push his head because he's actually sealed. The actual top piece is a little bit worn here, but hey, I mean, it's still green label and it's from Toy Vault. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this guy, easy $10 bill. Easy.
$10?
Yeah, easy $10 bill all day. The fact that it's green label and it's still in its original packaging, these guys right here, the standee figures, like the standing figures, those are for like $30, $40 now.
Oh, dang.
So I'm gonna say for that one, probably at least $10, you know?
Yeah, $10 is a good price.
Yeah, I think $10 is fair. All right, so it looks like we have a few different party supply items here, so let's go ahead and get this stuff out real quick. Ooh, dude, this is green labeled. Okay, so we have green label napkins right here. We have 2 packs of them. They aren't green labeled, but hey, they have the original SpongeBob logo. Oh wait, no, 2007. So that would make it the yellow. So 2007, not super old, but still sick. These are green labeled though. And hey man, we literally have these in the collection right now. But dude, look at mine in comparison. The one we have in the collection right now.
It's like super foggy, yeah.
Way more damage than that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this one into the collection to replace it.
Look how vibrant that is.
That looks like new old stock, brand spanking new, dude.
But they're different. This one says treasure on it.
Oh shoot, you're right. So there's 2 different versions of it. Shout out to Mitchell, because I was about to just swap them out. But they are different. But the only differences are literally the bubble orientations are slightly different, and then the text, it says ARG, and this one says ARG treasure.
Yeah.
Which one's older? 2001, 2001. Nonetheless, they are slightly different variants of each other that were released the same year. That is really puzzling, but I guess we have to keep this one in the collection as well too. So we have 2 of them. I don't know, I'm gonna say probably $5 each.
Yeah, because they're just like, where are you gonna find those, you know?
Yeah, and if you want to have like a SpongeBob party, like a lot of people that are in their 20s now are having SpongeBob birthday parties with a nostalgic vibe to them. And if you want to have the real stuff from back in the day, I'd expect you to pay at least $5 for these. So $10 in addition, and then I think we'll throw these in there for free.
The napkins.
Yeah, just because I do think these would definitely be more expensive too, but they are the original SpongeBob logo, which is kind of interesting because a lot of the products have switched to the green SpongeBob logo. Ryan will have it on screen. So it's a little late to the party with that design, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, let's just add $1 for the napkins, and if we went high on the bags, then you know. So where are we at right now?
$44.50.
$44.50. We are halfway there. So let's go ahead and get the next one. All right, I got some smaller item here. So again, a lot of party stuff like that. So we have a bunch of SpongeBob stickers that are holographic.
Oh, those are sick.
Yes, and this would be the end of the green label era where they got rid of the stripes and it's just kind of green it like this. And this is from 2007. So again, kind of late branding for this one as well. It does have the Bob Le Plunge, which they don't usually do for a lot of American products. Makes me think for sure that this collection is like maybe had a point in time in Canada. So that's really cool. I don't even know, like it's Ontario, Canada, yep. So it's maybe there's a whole different variation of this that's American. That's cool though. I mean, what do you think for the stickers?
I would say like, I mean, it's like $1 or $2 too much? Like,
yeah, $2. $2 is fair. Because again, you could probably still find these sealed somewhere. We're not working with any big numbers here, but we're inching our way towards that $80. And there's some other stuff in here where he's pulling out. Like I said, he had some games and some DVDs, and check this out, dude. I first told him, put any DVDs you have in there. He got out a Nick Picks #1 here, but he also still had unwatched the complete season 3 and 4, and also the complete first and second season sealed. And of course, we do have these in the collection. They're vintage variants. We do not have the modern variants in the collection, so that is huge for us to be able to add. Let me go grab them actually. So in the collection, we already have the first, second season, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Then 7th and 8th, we just need to get 9, 10, 11, 12, and soon to be 13.
But
that is huge. So I don't know what we should value that on. And then also a sealed copy of Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm saying...
I mean, honestly, these are probably kind of expensive. I'd say like 10 bucks each, and then this one like $2.
That's fair to me. That's fair to me.
So that's like what? That's $42 right there?
I'm thinking 20, 20, 20,
oh,
10, but obviously I'm psycho. I just love SpongeBob stuff, so for me, I'm like, okay, that's worth it. It does have the insert in there as well, too, so that's good to see. So realistic, that's why Mitchell's here to ground us. Because you know me, I'm obviously a little biased. But 20, 10, 10, that's 40. $2, $42. That's we got us into 85, right?
$88, 50 cents.
Yeah, right there. We just cleared our budget. So now every single thing that we grab out of here is essentially free. So let's go ahead and see what we got for free. Don't you just love that word? For free.
That's 2 words.
Mitchell.
I give you a free word.
I'll give you a free word, and one of those words is free. But now we got everything in here for free. Let's check out what we got next. All right, these guys are some more party stuff here, it looks like. Green Label baking cups. So these are baking cups. Of course, you guys know what these are. You would put these inside of a cupcake pan, pour some cake batter in there, and then you strip these guys off your cupcake to see that juicy cupcake. I've already taken off its cupcake cover. But there's 52 of them in there. Green Label, again, has the French and English one, which I guess is kind of either, again, these are all French, or maybe it's more common than I remember. Oh, look at this text in the back, too. It says, look who's making waves at the party. Do you know who it is?
It's SpongeBob.
It's SpongeBob Squarepants, soaking up the party flavor with an ocean party treat. They have to add ocean bubbling. This is a cupcake. It says little to do with the ocean as possible, but they still have to get that vibe in there. And then they have these guys right here, which I think are cupcake toppers or maybe big cake toppers, but I don't think these are licensed. It's hard to tell. But the thing is about cake topper stuff and like a lot of the aquarium stuff is it kind of has like a weird look. Like Ryan can show you some of the aquarium pieces. If you want to give your fish nightmares, buy those.
Yeah.
But because it's a cake topper, part of me feels like maybe they could be licensed, but I don't see a single trademarking on them. I'm gonna go ahead and say these aren't licensed, and on this channel, if it's not licensed, we don't give it a price, so it's essentially valueless. I mean, not to the world. I mean, somebody can still get some use out of those, but not in this room, they ain't. We keep it licensed in here, or fan made. But this guy right here, the no value. And then for this, what do you think? I'm gonna say another $4. 4 too high? $3.99?
Yeah, 4 sounds
better.
reasonable.
Yeah, $3.99 sounds better. These are free though, that's the point. They're free.
For $4.
And Green Label for $4. All right, next up here, we have a nice one. And that is a Green Label bifold wallet. Your wallet only has a solo fold. You don't got
Just a piece of leather.
Look at this, it's a bifold. Oh, we can't look inside. I would love to see if there's like some interior design in there. Look at this, feel that. That's real sponge leather. But you can see you got the Nick.com right there from 2004. So I'm gonna say for this one, dude,
I was thinking like 8, but I don't know if that's too low or too high.
I would say personally 10, but maybe because of the fact that it is a little like creased right here and stuff, let's go ahead and give it a little knockdown for value. I like 8. I like what you're doing there with the 8 thing. If only Squidward had 8 tentacles, then then everything would be perfect in the world.
Yeah.
All right.
We're at 100.5.
$100. $100 of freeness.
And a really random 50 cents.
Well, $15 of freeness, but still, we're working our way up even higher and higher. So next up, this I love. So I feel like this person had like a party store or something. I don't know where they got all this from, but this right here is a SpongeBob cake topper. And I remember this because a member of my family actually had a SpongeBob birthday, and I remember, you know, I may have been part of convincing that. But I remember this being a cake topper. This was from 2012. And we have our vibrating plankton here. He's always helping us set the vibe. And this may have been the first ever vibrating SpongeBob. Before Kid Robot had done it, this one, he's got a snake in his boot because this man's got a drawstring. I'm a huge fan, and the eyes are like lenticular. It's really cool. I mean, back in the day, these things were $5 to get on your cake. And I know because I've bought one without the cake before because, yeah. But how much are we giving it now? I said we had to give more than 5. I know it seems crazy. I know I seem crazy, but I'm only slightly crazy because I think this is at least 10.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the Krabby Patty one you can buy now is like $12.
There we go. So $12. Yeah, I like that too. $12 on screen. But I'm gonna go ahead and say $10. $10 for this one because it is older and because of the fact that it is out of its packaging. But one thing I'm gonna note here is SpongeBob's nose in this channel is notoriously breakable. One of my favorite things about the late yellow era is that they always made SpongeBob's nose a separate piece. So you'll notice that there's actually a separate piece for SpongeBob's nose, and you see there's actually a little rubber guard inside there. So that way if you actually push his nose up or down, it's not gonna break immediately because there's some actual flexibility to it. That is a really, really cool thing they should do with more modern products. And Mitchell, he recently got a broken nose SpongeBob and he was pretty sad about it. These guys right here was the reason I actually pulled the trigger on this whole lot. You remember these back in the day? You know this is.
Yeah, a little 50 cents.
Slides on out, you grab it. Man, 50 cents, you must have been in a nice...
Or 75.
Yeah, mine were with $1, it felt like.
Oh, dang.
You had a good area, probably. But this is, I'm literally shaking right now. This is the first ever SpongeBob push-out stickers. So this one's got the original SpongeBob right here, and it says, "Ain't life a beach?" And that is
SpongeBob, sure is.
It sure damn is SpongeBob. And it is from 2000. SpongeBob was released in 1999. So the first product that would have come out would have been maybe the next year. So this is more than likely the first SpongeBob stickers to ever be put into the machines. Could be even some of the earliest stuff to ever be licensed. And if you check it out, he has a 2000 right here as well. And that is just beautiful, dude. That is just so like nostalgic as it gets. A lot of the ones I remember are these like glittered ones, you know?
Yeah, like kind of like silvery background, yeah.
Yeah, the silver glitter background, like you said, those are like 2004, 2003. I never remembered these. These are like before
I don't think I've ever seen that, yeah.
This is before my time of memory, I guess, because I don't remember even seeing these. And then even cooler than that one, the original SpongeBob logo.
That one's sick.
Yes, you get all the characters on there. Of course, you have Steven Hillenburg's signature there. You've got the plankton on the bubble, which you see in almost every Green Label product. You have like one of these images somewhere on there. And then the fact is that all of them are roped around the actual logo itself. So an amazing find here. And personally, I can't give these, I may be a little biased, but I can't give these less than $10 each.
I mean, they are pretty much the originals, so yeah, I could see that.
They're the first ones ever. So I'm gonna give them $10 each. And hey, we went kind of low on some other items, so if we're going high, we're going high, but I can't give that less than $10 each. All right, next up here, we've got a SpongeBob yo-yo. Yes, it is no yo-yo ball, but it is a SpongeBob yo-yo, and this is what we were looking for when you were trying to walk the dog. The free spin auto clutch.
That's what you need, yeah.
You need the real auto spin clutch. So if you have the auto spin clutch, when you slam it down, that's what will give it revving on the bottom and actually kind of have like a little bit of a bearing that keeps it spinning, so you can do all types of tricks while you're in that free floating zone. And there's two variants of it. There's actually this one right here, which kind of has like a Green Label background, and then you have this one right here, which is the one we have, which is a green with the SpongeBob and Patrick. Both of them are super adorable. It's weird, it's the red yo-yo, but with the sticker from the green one.
Heck.
Yeah, Yeah, the sticker from the green one's on here, but then the red one is the yo-yo we got. So we do have some other SpongeBob yo-yo variations on here, but dude, these don't even come close to the sickness. Like, this is the newer label right here, and then a very modern one. You have this one's got like an empty space in the middle, and then this one's got a light, but ain't none of these say turbo, and ain't none of them got a free spin auto clutch. This is the stuff. This is the stuff right here. Green label, baby. I mean, these are cool, but I don't know if it beats the yo-yo ball though.
It ain't yo-yoing.
The yo-yo ball, it does not come back to you like in the commercials, but maybe it would if we opened it up, but we're not opening up that Jimmy Neutron one anytime soon. So I gotta say, man, these are two really, really cool yo-yos to have in the collection now. And what do we price at those?
Well, I mean, if you look at like the comparison, like, okay, Five Below, maybe like $5, $5. But like these.
No, that one was $1.
That was $1?
This one was $3.
Whoa.
That light.
I'd say 15 would be not a bad price at all.
I'm gonna get 15 bucks too. I think it's a good price. You're gonna get pretty good at your prices here.
Thanks.
All right, so next up here, we give that 15 bucks. What is our total right now?
$145.50.
$145. Next up here, we have the SpongeBob Party Invites. And this is very clearly in the yellow era, but again, has the French variation, so very, very Canadian for sure. And on the other side, you have the Plankton still in the Krabby Patty, and then you've got, of course, the SpongeBob with them big shoes, which is also on the cover of the 100 episodes. So for me, that cover is just like lives in my memory. But it's from 2012. So what are we gonna give this? Another $3?
I was about to say 3, yeah.
Hey, $3 right there on screen. All right, we got some more smaller items here. We've got the SpongeBob Table Mat here, which honestly, like if I get another one of these, it might be kind of cool to have a video where we put one of these tablecloths on. So you have different SpongeBob lookouts here. But the reason why this is so cool to me is because one of the times I had a SpongeBob birthday party when I was about maybe 8, 9 years old, this was the actual table mat that I had on the table, and it was actually at a place called Nickel Nickel. Do you remember Nickel Nickel?
Yeah, I've never seen one since.
You guys know Nickel Nickel? Then let me know in the comments down below. But I had at least 3 birthday parties at Nickel Nickel. It is essentially an arcade where most arcades use a quarter to actually feed the machines, but at Nickel Nickel fed in nickels. So nickels were how you actually paid for the arcade machines, and at the most they might be 5 nickels, which would be a quarter, for the best games they had there. So the nickels were great, and then not just that, they had a free game section where the games were absolutely free to play. Me and my family, we didn't have a lot of money, so that was a dream come true for getting to be able to play arcade games for a 1/5 of the price.
Yeah.
So Nickel Nickel was where I had my birthday party, and I also had this table mat. Very, very cool. Here you get the different many faces of SpongeBob, which is another thing they did in a lot of the branding back then for SpongeBob.
I like this one the most. Do I look like I'm kidding?
No, he does not. All right, that one right there, for my nostalgic purposes, I want to give it like 10 bucks, but what are you thinking, 5?
Yeah, 5's a good number.
I mean, we're killing it anyway, 5 bucks. And if anything was high, $5, $5 bucks. We're going kind of low on these ones. Oh, these are iconic, dude. Did you ever have one of these growing up? The magic towel.
Oh, yes, I did.
So you drop this into a bucket of water, and it magically expands with a little bit of movement and a little bit of adjusting with your hands and slowly working it out. It magically expands. But it's all like compressed into this little packet, and this turns into a full-size washcloth, which a lot of times they were actually in the shape of whatever the actual square was. So this one could have been like an egg shape, and then these ones would have been in a square shape. So you have this one right here too, and the absolute grail of all time, we have the magic Squidward doing the thing.
My gosh.
This is from 2009, and it says grows 4 inches square, just add water. So it goes from 2 inches to this many inches instantly, or like I said, with a couple pokes and warm water. So I gotta say, these are all freaking awesome. What do you want to say, maybe $2 each? A little bit of an upgrade, it's vintage.
A little $6.
I mean, I want to give this $100 because of the fact that Squidward doing the thing on a freaking towel. Like, I wish I had another one of these, so that way we could expand it and have a Squidward. I could wash myself with Squidward doing the thing. I could do my cleaning thing while he's doing his Squidward thing.
Yeah. I said $2 a piece. I didn't do bad though.
All right, so 6 in total for all these SpongeBob sponges. And awesome, look at how many additions though. The main thing is how many additions to the collection we're getting with one box. That's huge. Okay, next up, some more party supplies. We have some SpongeBob cups, and we also have some SpongeBob plates. And they say, a hula hula hoo. Super cute. And these are from the same company, Designware, which means they're probably from around the green label era, maybe a little bit later.
Even those are Designware.
Even the cups too, as well, are Designware, so probably the same era, that green label era. And man, dude, I have 2 of both of these. This will be a very fun week of my eating. I will be definitely using these plates and these cups just because that's gonna be a very fun week in my house. Being able to enjoy my foods on a vintage SpongeBob plate. I got 2, so I'm doing it. So what do you think for these guys right here? I'm saying 10 bucks for the whole lot. You're getting both plates and both cups. 10 bucks for everything.
That sounds like a fair price.
That sounds like a little overpriced. You gotta remember, guys, this may seem overpriced, but this stuff is from 2000, 2003. In some cases over 20 years old. You're not gonna find this just anywhere for that cheap.
That's over double our value now.
Double the value. I love that word. Double the value.
There's again 3 words now.
All right, 3 words.
Do you just not know how to count? Is that why is this going back to this?
That's gotta be the first time you've said that to me today. Next up, we have this little SpongeBob keychain dangler here, which is really adorable because you can see he's actually hanging out there, posable arms, articulate, only one directional, but you know, it's a flashlight, so what do you expect? But of course it's dead, and I do not see where you would put the batteries in. Like,
does it slide off?
No, I don't know. It seems like, oh wait, yeah, Mitchell! Yeah, Mitchell!
Wow.
It is work. Oh shoot. Okay, now what is the battery? New leader.
What is new leader?
If you guys don't know, we have an ongoing joke on this channel on the fact that people who own products outside of us have to be AI.
Why do you just have a battery called new leader?
Like, everybody I know has Duracell, Energizer, maybe they have like the Dollar Tree brand or Costco, Kirkland, Amazon, but somehow every time we open up a product, it is never Energizer, Duracell, or any of the main brands, the leading brands you would think they would be. So I would say, we're just gonna start calling these AI batteries.
AI battery.
Like, nobody knows where these come from, but somehow they own them. AI battery. So let's go ahead and put the battery in here. Do you think this flashlight from 2003 is gonna kick on?
Oh, absolutely. Flashlights are pretty reliable.
Oh man, I am nervous because if this works, dude, this will be going in my car. Yeah, baby! The flashlight actually works. From 2003, the light on this guy is still kicking. You're right, dude. Flashlights are pretty durable. I am so much more hyped because honestly, I didn't think we were gonna be able to open it.
Yeah, because it's like, how do you get this thing off? It looks like the face comes up, but it's like all one big line.
Yeah, and actually we had to pause it there for a little bit and try to figure it out, and it was like stiff, so I felt like it was gonna break it, but man, I'm glad it didn't because we have a working flashlight now. Obviously, right now, we're in a room that rivals the sun with lights.
Yeah.
But if you were to see this in the dark, you will see that it is actually working quite well. And it kind of is cool because it's not like that like LED light that you see all the time. Now it's like white. It kind of has like a vintage yellow look to it. That's really cool. And I gotta say, I love the little details of the coral in the background there. That is incredible, man. You don't get stuff like these nowadays. Nowadays, it would have been SpongeBob's body with just like a light on top that you just press, slide on his back, and it's just a light, you know?
Yeah.
They wouldn't put the whole coral bit, the little base for him to stand on. He's a figure. He's a light. He's a figural light. That doesn't have the same ring as a pillow pet, but the song works. We're giving him $5, but $3 because it came with a new leader battery. All right, $8 on screen for the SpongeBob vintage flashlight. Next up, we have some SpongeBob pencil shavers. Pencil sharpeners. That's me being old.
Shavers.
Yeah, that's me being old. Pencil shavers. And this is from 2011. So in that yellow era, as you can see from the branding up here, looks like one of them actually kind of lost its sharpener. Yeah. See if I can adjust these to get them back in their alignments.
One eternity later.
All right, we got it realigned. There's a possibility that at one point this was aligned with this was aligned with this. Like maybe they were all aligned with one another.
Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter now, it works. But either way, a very cool product here. You get 12 pencil sharpeners for probably only like $1 or $2 back in the day. But what are we giving it for a value? How about $1 per sharpener?
That's way too much.
All right, fine. How about 12 bucks?
What? You said it was like $3 back in the day and now it's 12?
That's also $1 sharpener. All right, how about 5? I think 5 is more realistic. Even though, like, I'm telling you guys, when you buy this stuff, if you see this online for sale, I promise you someone's gonna charge you $8 and $5 shipping.
Absolutely.
I promise you. Like, it's just, I'm going low because I know that some of this stuff may seem like we're going high priced, but I'm telling you, absolutely, like these cups, we give the whole thing $10. Somebody is selling these cups for $8.99 plus, again, $4 shipping. That is just the reality of the world we live in. So I think our prices were very under. Some people think that we're a little high on our prices, but I buy this stuff. This is what I do. So like, I'm telling you, their prices aren't really that far gone.
We need like $2 more and we're at $100 over.
Oh, I got $2 more for you. Actually, I don't. I have another product. I had $2, so I spent it on this.
Oh, I thought you had like full on bucks.
No, we have another one of the Nick Candy Danglers. Hey. This one is actually the holiday dispenser buddy right here. So you can see you got SpongeBob ringing the old holiday bell here, except for this one's breath does not smell like something you could pick up at a gas station. This one is totally brand new. Tag on, it's still sealed. And let's see what kind of candy is in there. Dextrose, dextrin, magnesium, citric acid. Doesn't sound like chocolate. But this guy is super cool. You guys are knowing I'm actually trying to work on collecting all of these danglers. We have several of them that we're keeping right now in a backpack in the back of the room as we collect them. Because eventually I would like to, as we have with these danglers, hang them along the shelves over here in the green label section, just so we can display all the different green label danglers down this whole side point here. And I might start adding them on there regardless of the fact that we don't have all of them yet, because we do have quite a few. And the Santa one is a really cool one to add. I think it's a minimum we should give this guy $6 too, $5.99.
Sounds like a good price. A little $6.
Yeah, $6 on screen. That's 3 times what you needed.
3 times.
Yeah, I know how to count a little bit. So what does that bring us to?
188.50.
That's a very specific number.
It is.
We are at 188.50, baby. And that actually completes the box right there. Excess of a little dust and some grease stains or something.
Can we just give like 50 cents for the box?
Yeah. All right. So there it is on screen. $188. We overfried this Krabby Patty of a price and brought in a double deluxe, baby. So we, what is that, tripled the value? Almost? Double, triple.
Doubled in
This
half.
math guy, apparently.
Apparently. We're like $103 over, so.
Yeah, we tripled it.
I think it would be like 220 to actually triple it, but.
Tripled it, Mitchell. Okay, we tripled it. All right, so we had an amazing time here. So here's all the green label stuff that we are adding into the collection. And right now we only have a shelf and a space for like 1 shelf, but maybe one day in the future, we'll have a place where we can have a whole green label wall, baby.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, so we have so much of this stuff in the collection already, but these are all new items, so really unbelievable. And I'm so glad that we got to pick all this stuff up for such a decent price. And collecting and adding all this stuff in here is not cheap. So the lots are really the best way to go, because that's the best way to get the most amount of stuff in the collection for a cheap price. So I'm always on the lookout for them. If you guys ever have any hookups or you see any kind of cool collections you guys want me to check out, make sure you send me the link over on Instagram. But without any further ado, we got all of it out, smashed our original price. Now you know the drill. Scan it. So we are in the green label section, one of my favorite parts of the room. This is the stuff that I grew up with the most. And we got to add a bunch of the green label products here. We didn't add every single thing because some of that stuff didn't even have a green label. But a new addition right here from my childhood, this SpongeBob bobblehead that I found in my mom's garage. Really, really cool one. And an amazing piece to be able to add in here. So I wanted to share that one with you guys. But we added a bunch of that stuff right there. Like I said, we added their blister mini bobber right here. We added our flashlight right over here for the time being, until I can put him in my car. And we got the Squidward right here doing his thing, right next to him doing his thing on a bike. My man's eyebrow stays permanently up. And then over here, we have the Angel Bob, because he is an angel. I love SpongeBob so much. He's like a little beacon of light and happiness for me. So I had to put this one in the collection. Usually a lot of our plushies would be negated to our plushie bag up there, our plushie sack, bag, whatever you would like to refer to it as, or also our toy box. But that one's so cute, I had to put it up on display somewhere. So he's going right there. This guy's hanging here for right now, but he will not be staying here because we have all of these other bag clips that are from the green label era, most of them, and they are freaking amazing. Some of the most high quality bag clips. I mean, we get a lot of bag clips now, and they're usually, you know, you get your danglers like these guys right here, which are really cool. I like them. Or you get a lot of these guys right here, which are just kind of like these little figural clips. But I mean, I gotta say, dude, what do you think's better?
Oh, the quality on this, like the details, is way better.
Like, what happened to the world? Like, what? like, you know what I mean? Genuinely, what happened? How is it that this was $5 back in the day? Now this is $7.99.
Yeah, but it's vinyl.
Yeah, the prices have gone up and the quality has gone down for a lot of stuff. So I don't really know, but man, these vintage bag clips were amazingly incredible. Like you said, oh, it's vinyl maybe, I don't know. But nonetheless, I love these things so much, and these are really iconic because a lot of people grew up with 1 or 2 of these in their house. So my goal is to be able to have all of these guys hanging down, all the way down to the bottom, not only on this side. There's enough of them to we could probably do this side as well, this side, and then we're gonna get some smaller ones. We're gonna be doing it this way too, this way too. I see only opportunities. And Mitchell reminded me, so you guys can see we have the newly updated movie shelf right here on our SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run display. And in this shelf we contain also all of the card games and stuff like that. So in here I have multiples of different SpongeBob stickers and stuff like that, like the ones we were talking about in the video.
Yeah, see, there's that glitter.
Yeah, these guys right here. So I kind of keep these guys in their own little protector because they don't actually fit inside of binders. So I'm gonna put these back and we're gonna be adding these vintage ones right here into the archives for these. I do like putting them in here. These are pop protectors. They work really good for actually, you know, protecting other stuff. So we use these guys for a lot of different card stuff like you guys can see right here. I like to throw these little stickers on them. But those guys are going in there. I do love them. I wish they could be on display always. But at the same time, it's probably better to keep them in good shape, and I'm not sticking those things on anything. Okay, and over here we have all of the Switch games, which 3 of these are actually sealed. I do need to get a Kart Racers 3 to have sealed apparently. But we do have the Brawl, Kart Racers 2, Kart Racers 1, and I do have Battle for Bikini Bottom for the Switch, but it is open. So now we will have one of these guys sealed into the collection, which is huge. So now we just need Nick Kart Racers 3 sealed, and very soon on the channel you'll be seeing I do have a sealed copy of the Cosmic Shake as well. So that'll be the only Switch game left that we have to do is gonna be the Nick Kart Racers 3. Okay, and if you guys thought I was joking, I am not. I tried it once a week or once every 2 weeks, get pizza at my house, and I love to enjoy it. It's my eating out night, and I get the pizza because who doesn't like pizza? Pizza's amazing. And I will for sure be using these guys. It's gonna make my pizza night like escalated times 2. The fact that I get to eat it on a vintage SpongeBob plate and drink my soda from a vintage SpongeBob cup, that is gonna make me so excited and make my night. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that with these guys right here. And for all the additions here, they will be going into our expanded SpongeBob food collection because it's all kind of food related. And these guys as well, I'm gonna be putting in the vault because I don't know if they're licensed 100% sure, but I'm not gonna put them in here because I don't know for sure that they are. So we're already putting those to the side. All right, guys, so that's actually it for this video. Thank you guys so much for supporting as always. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. And not just that, if you guys are new here, make sure you're subscribed. You guys do not want to miss some of the awesome videos we have coming up soon here. We have a huge SpongeBob item that I have dreamed of getting in this room for so long that's going to be coming to the channel very soon. So make sure you're subscribed for that. And also, if you guys haven't checked out the Patreon already, make sure you go do that. For $5, you get a personal video message from me to you. And not just that, an extended version of this video and every other video that we've uploaded on the channel. In addition to that, a bunch of other perks. So go check it out. And do not forget, we are on Whatnot as well, 2 times a week, Wednesdays and Fridays, and you get $15 off your first order if you sign up using my link down below. But you can pick up a bunch of different stuff you've seen us collect on this channel for either free or for a deep discount. So go check that out, take advantage of it, and I'll see you guys over here, which is another epic video I know you're gonna love. And as always, Ret Pack, I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios. Bloop.